This is Water Valley Blue Devil Classic Football. This game features the Water Valley Blue Devils and the Stone County Tomcats. This Class 3A state championship game was played on December the 7th, 1990 at Mississippi College in Clinton. The final score was Water Valley 20, Stone County 14. And now here's Doug Carter and Russ Wooten.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Robinson-Hale Stadium here on the campus of Mississippi College here in Clinton, Mississippi, where before a nice crowd come out this chilly evening to see the Class 3A state championship game between the Stone County Tomcats and the Water Valley Blue Devils. The starting offensive lineup for the Stone County Tomcats: at quarterback, number 15, Bobby Fox; at tailback, number 21, Artie Moore; at fullback, number 24, Tracy Corbett; at running back, number 43, Tommy Everett; at end, number 87, Brent Huff; at the other end, number 80, Marcus Hinton; at one guard, number 64, Travis Parsons; at the other guard, number 76, Clay Morse; at one tackle, number 61, Danny Martin; at the other tackle, number 55, Jeffrey Peters; and the Tomcat center, number 62, Guy Martin. Now the starting offensive lineup for the Water Valley Blue Devils: at left tackle, number 71, Lance Humphreys; at left guard, number 56, Melvin Woodard; at center, number 76, Trey Higdon; at right guard, number 62, David Allen; at right tackle, number 60, Jason Goodwin; at end, number 7, John Keith; at tight end, number 83, Chris Turner; at flanker, number 10, Jeff Bynum; at running back, number 3, Lanier Bam Person; at running back, number 32, Michael Jefferson; and the Blue Devil quarterback, number 13, D.E. Hervey. As we glance at the spirit line formed on the field here at Robinson-Hale Stadium, awaiting the arrival of the Blue Devils on the game prior to the game. You can hear the public address announcer in the background announcing the starting lineups for the crowd here. We got a noisy crowd here tonight, folks. We've got basically sheet metal stands here, metal seats, and these people stomp on these things, and it sounds like that earthquake they predicted for the first part of the week. Only difference is this is not an earthquake, it's a devil quake. The captains proceeding to each sideline, preparing to go to midfield for the coin toss. The co-captains for the Blue Devils, it looks like it's going to be the entire senior class, which there's about 14 of them, I think. And basically, I think that's what you're going to get is serving as your co-captains for Stone County as well. There's a large group of them assembled over there as they march out. The co-captains meet at midfield: Jeff Bynum, Trey Higdon, Chris Turner, and Bryant Mix, co-captains for the Blue Devils. Tito Avery, one of the captains for the Wildcats, as they meet and wait for the coin flip. And the Blue Devils win the toss, and they will receive. Well, Tomcats are about to look at a devil offense that has yet to be stopped in the playoffs. And there come the Devils onto the field. You see all the balloons rising above Robinson-Hale Stadium here at Mississippi College. Fans bringing many of them out, and all the fans out there in the spirit line showing their support for their beloved Blue Devils. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one fine football contest, no matter who wins. We'd like to remind everybody that no matter what, the Blue Devils have had an extraordinary year. They finished the regular season undefeated, a feat which hasn't been accomplished at Water Valley in 27 years. Regardless what happens tonight, that cannot be taken away from these young men. Of course, we want to see them finish it out 15-0 and take that state trophy home. But regardless, these young men have played a fine football all season long. As the Blue Devils take the field and prepare to receive the opening kickoff. You see special teams captain number 84, Bryant Mix, out there. Preparing his kickoff return team to receive the kickoff. Kicking off for the Tomcats from Stone County will be number 87, Brent Huff, a 225-pound junior. Deep to receive for your Blue Devils, number 9, Derek Gooch, number 13, D.E. Hervey, and number 3, Bam Person. And this place is rocking tonight. And there's the kick, straight down the field. Number 9, Derek Gooch has the ball, coming up the field behind his blockers. And he is tackled at the 20-yard line, where the Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10. And as the Blue Devil offense comes onto the field with that solid offensive line of Lance Humphreys, Melvin Woodard, Trey Higdon, Jason Goodwin, and David Allen, who have really done the job for the Blue Devils all year long. Jeff Bynum in motion. Hervey to the first man through. Michael Jefferson for a Blue Devil first down. As that offensive line does its job on the first play of the game. Look for a lot more of that all night long. Number 1, D.A. Hervey, split out to the near side. Jefferson in person in the backfield. Or excuse me, that's Perry Rocket. Perry Rocket to first man through on the ball carry. Gain of about 5 yards. That'll make it second down and 5 from the 39-yard line of the Blue Devils. Number 10, Jeff Bynum brings the play in to quarterback D.E. Hervey, and they also swap out tight ends. Number 35, Adrian Kirkendall, replacing number 7, John Keith. Jeff split wide to the near side. Rocket and Jefferson in the backfield. Hervey keeps, pitches back, pitch is fumbled. D.E. falls on it and is tackled for a loss. Hervey looking to pitch backwards to Michael Jefferson, and Jefferson couldn't get a handle on it. Tomcats drag D.E. down back at the 32-yard line, where it'll now be third down and about 12. As a miscue has hurt the Devils early. D.A. Hervey split to the near side. Adrian Kirkendall wide to the far side. In motion, number 83, Chris Turner. D.E. Hervey rolls to his right, looking to pass. He had Chris open, but overthrew him. incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 12. And the Tomcat defense holds on the first series of play. Number 10, Jeff Bynum, into the game now to punt for the Devils. Back deep to receive for the Tomcats, number 15, Bobby Fox, who is also the quarterback for the Tomcats, one of the quarterbacks for the Tomcats. And Jeff gets a good snap and gets the punt away. It's a low line driving punt that rolls out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of the Tomcats. And the Tomcats get good field position on this one. And the Blue Devil defense will get tested early tonight. (15) Fox at the quarterback for the Tomcats. Ball goes to number 21, Artie Moore, their big rusher for the year. He had over 2,000 yards for the season, and he is the man that the Tomcats are going to go to on the ground tonight. Gain of about 3 yards. Second down and 7 from the 48-yard line. Penalty marker on the play as a Water Valley player is offsides. Offside penalty against the Blue Devils. And the Blue Devils seem to have a few shaky bugs tonight. That'll make it second down and 3 for the Tomcats at the 47-yard line for the Tomcats. Fox, quarterback for Stone County. He gives to Moore up the middle. And Moore gets the first down for the Tomcats. Down to the 43-yard line for a Stone County first down.
First and 10 Tomcats from the Blue Devil 43-yard line. What kind of huddle they go with?
They don't use a huddle. Stone County goes with that no huddle offense. They give it to Moore. Moore trying to go around. He's to the outside and pushed out of bounds by number 84, Bryant Mix. Down around the 30-yard line for yet another Tomcat first down.
First and 10 Tomcats.
As Stone County looking for their signals from the sideline, going without the huddle. They give to Moore again. Moore over the left side. Down to about just inside the 25-yard line. Tackled by number 33, Eric House for the Blue Devils. Picked up about 6 yards, 2nd and 4 at the 24. As right off the bat, Stone County has come out driving. Fox hands to Moore again. No! The Blue Devil defense stiffens and stops Moore at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 3 yards to go from about the 24-yard line. No gain on the play. 3rd and 3. Fox gives to number 3. Breaking tackles. Number 3, John Hartfield. all the way down to the 11-yard line. As the Blue Devils had him in the backfield and couldn't bring him down. Missed tackles haunted Water Valley last week in the first half against Amory. And it took a stern talking to the defense by defensive coach Gary Drury to get them fired up. 1st and 10 from the 11. They give it to Moore. Moore, tackle by number 83, Chris Turner. Tripped up in the backfield. Short gain on the play down to about the 9. That'll make it second down and 3. Second and a long 7. As Fox and the Tomcats come up with number 21, Artie Moore, their big rusher in the backfield, and he's the man they pitch it to, trying to go around the end, but he's forced out of bounds and a penalty flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
Face mask against the Blue Devils as they went out of bounds. Half the distance of the goal will be the penalty. Inside, they're on about the 3-yard line. Stone County can get a first down without scoring. They must get down to about the 1, where it'll be third down and about 2 yards to go. Penalty markers on the play. Offsides the score, the penalty. Moves it down to about the 2. Third down and 1 to go. The Devil defense needs to stiffen their back right here because they haven't played up to par as yet. They give it to 21 Moore and he scores. And the Tomcats draw first blood as they take advantage of Blue Devil mistakes and penalties and march it down the field to score. '87 Brent Huff is on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of number 15, Bobby Fox. And the kick is good. That makes the score the Stone County Tomcats 7 and the Blue Devils of Water Valley 0. Huff set to kick off for the Tomcats. Hervey, Gooch, and Person deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Your short man, Bynum, Mix, and I believe that's Kirkendall. And Huff, a short kickoff to number 9, Derek Gooch. Gooch. And Derek moves the ball up to about the 27-yard line where the Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10. And the Blue Devils look to start up their ball control offense. They really need to execute a drive right here. Bynum in motion. Hervey on the keeper up the middle. DE all the way to the 41-yard line for a Blue Devil first down. Harvey split to the near side. Jefferson and Rocket in the backfield. They give it to Jefferson up the middle. Little or no gain on the play.
Number 77, Brown. On the stop of number 22, Jenkins, the ball carrier.
77, Brown on the tackle. Second down and 8 from the 43. D.A. Harvey split to the near side. Person and Jefferson in the backfield. Harvey on the keeper, pitches back to Bam. Bam looking to get outside. Knocked out of bounds at the 46. That looked distinctly like a little late there to me, but they don't call it.
Run out of bounds by number 77, Brown.
Short gain on the play. That'll make it third down and 4 from the 47. Third and 4 from the 47. Blue Devils need to convert here. Turner in motion. Harvey back to pass. Looking for Jeff Bynum, complete! Down around the 26-yard line. D.E. Harvey to Jeff Bynum on a slant across the middle. And the Blue Devil fans erupt. D.A. Harvey split to the near side. Person and Jefferson in the backfield. Harvey in motion. Penalty on the play. Number 35, Kirkendall, in motion. Little too anxious. Offside against the Blue Devils. That'll move them back 5 yards. Make it 1st and 15 from the 30.
Move the ball back to the 31-yard line. 1st and 15.
Jeff Bynum split to the near side. Jefferson in person in the backfield. Bynum in motion. Harvey back to pass. He's got Chris open. Touchdown! Beautiful, people, beautiful. Somebody missed some coverage somewhere because wasn't nobody home. Chris Turner all by himself in the end zone for a Blue Devil touchdown. And quickly, the Blue Devil offense strikes back. The Devils will go for 2. This is nothing new for Devil fans. The Devils have gone for 2 most all year. Harvey rolling. Harvey keeping looking. 2 points. Complete to number 83, Chris Turner. And Water Valley has the lead. Listen to this crowd. That makes the score of the Blue Devils 8, the Tomcats 7. Number 86, Keith Woodard, set to kick it off for the Blue Devils. Number 3, John Hartfield, and number 21, Artie Moore, back deep to receive for the Blue Devils. The Tomcats. And Woodard kicks it deep and straight to number 3, Hartfield, at about the 5. Hartfield coming upfield, and he is decapitated by number 56, Melvin Woodard. tackled at about the 20-yard line. And let's see what the Tomcats can do with the Devil defense this time. Moore, nothing. Turner, Humphreys, David Allen. Drop for a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. Number 15, Bobby Fox, brings it up again for the Tomcats from Stone County. They go to Moore again. Chris Turner says no! Throws him for a big loss. All the way back to the 10-yard line. They stepped on the Devil's toes. And the Devil defense has come alive here late in the first quarter. That'll bring up third down and 18 from about the 13-yard line. 15, Fox still in. They swap quarterbacks when they come to an obvious passing situation. They give it to Moore, 21, and Moore is brought down by, I believe that's number 32, Michael Jefferson. Yes, tackled at about the 20-yard line, which will make it fourth down, and about a long 10. That brings in the punter, number 87, Brent Huff, who also does the kicking duties. Deep to receive for the Blue Devils. D.E. D.E. calls for the fair catch at the 42-yard line. And he had room to run, but he didn't know that beforehand. So the Blue Devils will take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line, leading at this time 8-7 with 1 minute and 54 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We're here at Robinson Hale Stadium on the campus of Mississippi College. D.A. Hervey split out to the near side. Jefferson and Rocket in the backfield. Hervey on the keeper around the left end. Gets about 3 on the play, maybe 4. They mark it down at the 47-yard line. Give him 5. Second down and 5 from the 47. Time counting down now in the first quarter of play. Jeff Bonham split the near side in motion. Hurry gives to Jefferson. Jefferson stopped at the line for no gain.
Number 32, Michael Jefferson, the ball carrier.
Jefferson been the workhorse.
Pick up a couple of yards on the play.
2 yards on a play. Third down and about 3 yards to go from the 49-yard line. D.A. Hervey split to the near side. Jefferson and Rocket. Hervey on the keeper. Tripped up just over the line. And he is tackled at about the 49-yard line. And once again, Coach Allen not going to take any chances. He sends in the punting unit. Fourth and about 1.5. And timeout on the field, I believe. Timeout. End of the first quarter, that's what it was. At the end of the first quarter of play, the Water Valley Blue Devils 8, Stone County Tomcats 7. Blue Devils face a 4th and about a yard and a half. Jeff Bonham in the punt. Number 80, Marcus Hinton, deep to receive for the Tomcats. And Jeff's kick looked like it was partially blocked, but he gets a lucky roll. Nice roll for the Blue Devils there as they down it at about the 23-yard line. And looked like one of the Tomcat defenders got a hand on that punt. But luckily, the Blue Devils got a bounce. And the Tomcats take over at their own 22-yard line, make it. As the Blue Devil defense is called on once again. Bobby Fox, quarterback. They give it to Moore. Moore, little or no gain, stopped at the line.
Moore, the ball carrier for short yardage.
Gain of about, give him 2. Call it 2nd down and 8.
Pick up about a yard, 2nd down and 9. 23-yard line.
Number 80, Marcus Hinton, they're all everything split end out on the near side. They snap it back to number 14, Jerry Fletcher. Oh my goodness, he threw it right to Bryant Mix. And you can tell Bryant is highly upset with himself. He dropped it. They hit him right between the 8 and the 4. I don't know who Mr. Fletcher was throwing to, but I'm sure he didn't mean to throw it to Bryant. That brings up third down and about a long 8.
3rd down and 9.
Jerry Fletcher still in the ball game. Back to pass. Fletcher looking for Hinton, and he catches the football and is out of bounds at the 46-yard line on the sideline pattern. Mr. Hinton stands about 6'6", weighs about 220 pounds, and he's a big target. He had a step on linebacker Michael Jefferson, and he caught the ball for a Tomcat first down. The big play brings dividends for Stone County. Timeout. Official timeout. We got some officials conferring over here on the field. A possible injury, maybe a contact out of place. I see Dr. Joe Walker down there attending to one of the officials. And whatever the deal was here with the official, looks like he's going to be okay. Dr. Joe took care of him. He gonna make it. He's in good hands with Dr. Joe. 1st and 10 from the 46. Fletcher back to pass. I don't know who he was throwing at, but there wasn't a soul over there. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Fletcher looks for the signals as they are signaled in from the sideline. Fletcher, handoff in the backfield. That didn't work. Blue Devil defense saw that one coming, and Chris Turner says, that don't get it. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 9 yards to go for the Tomcats. Obvious passing down here. Fletcher in. They take Fox, number 15, out, put him out in the wide receiver position. He's back to pass, gets short shovel pass over the middle, but he is stopped by number 84, Bryant Mix, at about midfield along with Trey Higdon. That was number 80, I believe, Hinton, who caught that. No, it wasn't Hinton. That was number 24, Tracy Corbett. That'll bring up fourth down and about 4 at the Blue Devil 47. And from the looks of everything, the Tomcats are going to go for it on 4th and 4. Let's pay attention, people. This could be crucial. Penalty against the Tomcats. And that's going to change their mind. They're going to punt now. That extra 5 yards will make it 4th down and 9. Equipment violation, what the call was. That'll make it 4th and 9, and that brings on number 87, Brent Huff, to punt. Huff gets the kick away. Back to number 13, D.E. Hervey, who fair catches it at about the 15. And the Blue Devils will start from their own 15, 1st and 10, with 9 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in the first half. And the Blue Devils lead this contest 8-7. As you hear the rumble start, as the Devil fans stomp their feet, Jeff Bonham in motion. Hervey on the keeper, looking to get outside, and stopped at the corner before he can turn it. Little or no gain on the play. Second down and 10. As the Tomcat defense has been warned about the foot speed of D.E. Hervey, and they don't want to let him get outside. They give him a short gain. Call it 2nd and 9. Hervey gives to Jefferson up the middle for a gain of about 2, maybe 3.
Hervey on the handoff to number 30.
Make it third down and 6 from the 20.
Pick up a 5 yards on the play. 3rd down and 5.
Make it 3rd and 5 from the 20. They must reach the 25 for the first down. Jeff Bynum split to the near side. In motion, Bynum. Hervey on the keeper. And Hervey stopped short of the first down.
D.C. Hervey on the quarterback keeper stop.
Stopped at about the 23-yard line, maybe the 24. He'll be shy of the first down. It'll make it 4th down and about 2. 4th and 2 for the Devils, and they send in the punting unit. Number 10, Jeff Bynum, in to punt.
It's 4th down and 2 for the Blue Devils. Number 10, Bynum.
Number 12, Gordon McDonald, back deep to receive for the Tomcats. Timeout, official timeout. As the officials want to swap balls for some reason. And as they complete the switch, now they're ready to go. And the Tomcats are looking to come to block the punt. Bynum gets a good snap and gets the kick away. A nice booming kick by Bynum. Caught back at the 35-yard line by number 12, McDonald, and he is swarmed by a horde of Devils, and they smother him at about the 36. Good kick by number 10, Jeff Bynum, and the Tomcats will start at their own 36. About a 40-yard kick on that play for Jeff Bynum. Number 15, Bobby Fox, back in at quarterback for the Tomcats. They give it to 21 Moore. Off the left side for about 5. Well, they give him 6, make it second down and 4. Tackled by Lance Humphreys for the Blue Devils.
Ball is at the 42-yard line.
Fox hands it off to Moore. Moore stopped. I believe he's going to be just short of the first down. From where the refs are marking it, he's going to be short. That'll make it third down and about a yard to go. They're going to measure it, but I think he's short. Yeah, he's short. I don't know what they're measuring for.
Official timeout for a measurement.
As the officials bring in the chain. Yeah, he's way short. He's about 1.5 to 2 feet short. 3rd and 1. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first half of play with the score Water Valley 8, the Tomcats of Stone County 7. The difference in this game, a 2-point conversion pass from D.E. Hervey to Chris Turner after the Blue Devil touchdown, also caught by Chris Turner. Tomcats bring it up on 3rd down and 1 at the 46. They give it to Moore. Moore dives. It'll depend on where they spot the ball, and they spot it where his knee went down back at the 44. He lost yardage on the play. Moore made a mistake when he dived. He should have kept his feet, and he would have probably gotten the first down. However, Moore elected to take a dive, and he dived all right and lost a couple of yards. That brings on number 87, Brent Huff, to punt in the 4th and 2 situation. Herbie deep to receive. And D not going to call for the fair catch this time. He's going to run it. Herbie looking for some help, and he doesn't get any blocking as he's finally tackled down at about the 17-yard line, where the Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10. Blue Devils need to execute one of their trademark marches down the field, run some time off the clock, and score before the end of the half. Rocket and Jefferson in the backfield. They give to the first man through, Jefferson. Gain of about 3 on the play. Second down and 7.
Number 3, Hartville on the stop for Stone High.
Second down and 7 for the Blue Devils. Jeff Bonham split to the near side in motion. Hervey on the keeper. Little or no gain on the play. Stone County stops him at the line of scrimmage. He gained a couple. Call it third down and 5 for the Blue Devils.
3rd down and 5. Ball at the 23-yard line.
Play goes up the middle. Couldn't quite see who was carrying the ball there. As that brings up 4th down and about 2. They gained about 3 on the play. 4th and 2 at the 26.
Deep for the Stone High Tomcats, number 15, Bobby Fox.
Jeff Bynum in to punt on 4th and 2. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Jeff gets a low snap, but gets it off. Another nice kick. That his fumble, loose ball, loose ball. And Stone County recovers somehow.
By the Tomcats by number 12, McDonald.
At the 41-yard line, the Tomcats take over with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first half. Trailing by a point, 8-7.
34 remaining in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 Tomcats from their own 42-yard line.
And the Devil defense. Fletcher in the ball game. They're looking to pass. He unloads it. Nobody there but a Devil.
Was intended for number 80, Marcus.
D.E. Hervey was in the vicinity, and he looked like he might be able to come up with a snag, but the ball was knocked away at the last minute. Second down and 10.
Gatorade coolers, cups, and thirst quenchers are provided at each team's bench tonight for the state football championship game. Gatorade is also available in the team dressing room. Gatorade, one of our sponsors for tonight's game.
Snap goes to Moore. Moore going around the left end. Moore met and stopped by number 84, Bryant Mix, at about the 50-yard line. Mr. Moore was coming along nicely, and his progress was stopped. That was Bryant Mix.
Pick up 6 yards out to the 49-yard line.
Make it third down and 2. Ball goes to Fletcher. Gonna be close depending on where they're gonna spot the ball. As he was tripped up at about a 70, but he fell forward.
Moore, the ball carrier, stopped short of first down yard.
Where they're marking it, he is short. 4th and about a yard. 4th and 1. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. At the Blue Devil 49-yard line, and the Tomcats go for it on 4th and less than a yard. And it's going to be close. He may have it, but it'll be close. We'll see where they finally spot it. Official timeout for the measurement. It's going to be close, but I believe he's got it. I think he's got it. And they stretch it out. First down, Tomcats. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Minute and 31 seconds left. Fletcher back to pass. Caught by number 15, Bobby Fox, and knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by Eric House. Make it second down and 4. He gained about 6 on the play. Excuse me. Fletcher back to pass, getting pressure. Fletcher falls. They had him in the backfield and he got away, but he lost his footing at about the 44-yard line. Back to about the original line of scrimmage where it'll be third down and 4. Make it 3rd and 5. He lost a yard. 3rd and 5 with less than a minute to play in the first half. Fletcher back to pass. He lofts it up, looking for 15, incomplete, out of bounds. That'll make it 4th down and 5. And the Tomcats will more than likely go for it here with just 51 seconds left in the half. And then again, maybe not. They're going to punt it.
Number 87, Huff
Huff into the game to punt. Harvey deep to receive. Short, high kick. And the ball rolls, takes a Water Valley roll up the field to about the 23-yard line, where the Blue Devils will take over 1st and 10 with about 39 seconds to work with. And let's see what the Devils can do with 39 seconds in the football, leading 8-7 in this contest.
And 2 excellent bands will be performing.
D.A. Hervey split to the near side. Hervey on the keeper, up the middle. And the Blue Devils are going to be content to run the clock out.
Pick up a 5-yard, 2nd down and 5.
And the Blue Devils are going to be content to run the clock out and end the half, leading in this football game 8-7 as they go to halftime. All right, we're back and ready to begin the second half play in this Class 3A state championship game here from Robinson Hale Stadium on the campus of Mississippi College here in Clinton, Mississippi. And the Tomcats from Stone County will receive the second half kickoff, and they trail in this contest 8-7. The difference being a 2-point conversion pass from D.E. Hervey to Chris Turner after the Hervey to Turner touchdown pass just prior. And that is the difference in the football game. We are playing on a very, very cold night here in Clinton, Mississippi. The crowd, which is a very nice crowd, lots of folks traveled all the way down from Water Valley tonight to watch the Blue Devils play. All of them dressed up. You'd think this was a hunting lodge, as many camouflage coats and coveralls as you see. But they're here to watch Blue Devil football.
Well, I'll tell you what, we had our crowd here tonight, though, I'm telling you.
I believe we got more people here tonight, Russ, than we had last week in Amory, if that's possible. And we had a big crowd at Amory last week. Of course, now you had several church groups and at least a couple of the local plants to charter buses to bring folks to the game tonight. We know for sure Holly brought one bus, and most of the churches all brought a bus. I saw one in particular. There those Blue Devils come. And we're ready for the second half kickoff as the Tomcats take the field, ready to receive. Number 86, Keith Woodard for the Blue Devils will kick off. And the defense will get a test right off the start. This similar situation was the same they were in last week against Amory. The Panthers got a nice return on the kickoff and then had a pass dropped or a reception fumbled, and the Blue Devils picked it up. They're hoping for a similar turn. Listen to the crowd. There's the kick, and it bounces loose. They finally pick it up over near the sideline. That's number 21, Moore. Moore gets loose, brings the ball all the way back up. He fumbled it. Oh, my goodness, he fumbled. Lightning strikes again for the Blue Devils. And we have a Stone County player down on the field. Timeout on the field. We have an injured Stone County player. Tomcats, number 3, John Hartfield, who I believe was the one running the kick back, who was slightly injured on the play. The Blue Devils recover the fumble and take over 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line of the Tomcats. Jeff Bynum split to the near side. In motion. Hervey back to pass. He's looking for Chris. Almost intercepted. The pass was short, but he had him there again on that play that they scored on earlier. DE's pass just hung up there a little too long, or that would have been 6. Underthrew the ball, or we would have had another 6 there. Second down and 10 for the Devils. As Chris Turner split the Tomcat defense again. Ball just a little short. Hervey on the keeper, loses his footing, gains about a yard or 2. Field they're playing on tonight is not exceptionally wet, but it ain't dry by no means of the imagination.
I think it rained this morning.
I think so too, Russ. And it's a little slippery out there. That makes it third down and 7 from the 34, or 33 rather. Hervey gives to the first man through. It's Perry Rocket for a touchdown. Power Rocket scores. He took the ball up the middle behind that offensive line, and he rambled about 35 yards for a Blue Devil TD. And the Devils go for 2 again. Jefferson, the lone setback. Hervey rolls right. Still rolling. The pass intercepted, and they're going to run it back, but no, they won't let him run it back. The conversion attempt is no good, and there's a player down on the field, and it's a Blue Devil.
Your score, the Blue Devils 14 and the Tomcats 7.
That makes the score 14-7 in favor of the Blue Devils. Number 60, Jason Goodwin. But Jason's up and walking off field under his own power. So the Blue Devils get set to kick off here early in the third quarter, leading this ball game 14-7. The two-point conversion attempt no good, so they lead by 7. Number 86, Keith Woodard, set to kick off. And the Devil faithful make the noise. There's the kick, a low line drive. Bounces along the ground, number 15, Bobby Fox. Fox trying to break it outside, nowhere to go, but down at about the 30-yard line. Tackled by number 15, Eric Morgan. And I believe it was number 35, Adrian Kirkendall, along with him. First down and 10 for the Tomcats from their own 30-yard line. As the Tomcat offense takes the field again. They give it to Moore, number 21. He's tripped up by number 33, Eric House. Just shy of a first down. Second down and 1.
Second down 2, ball at the 38-yard line.
And there goes the play. And it stopped short. Bryant Mixon, the Devil defense, stops him. Third down and 2. from the 36. As the Tomcats await their signal. Corbett and Moore in the backfield. Pitch back goes to Moore. And Moore is tackled in the backfield by number 3, Bam Person. And number 78, William Campbell, in on that also. As they drop him for about a 3-yard loss. Make it 4. That'll be fourth down and 6. And they bring in number 87, Brent Huff, to punt. Deep to receive, D.E. Herbie for the Devils. Blocked! It's blocked! They pick it up! David Allen, he scores! Oh, my word! This place goes nuts! And the Devil defense does it again. They go for the extra point attempt. Number 63, Will Griffin, to attempt it out of the hole, and number 10, Jeff Bynum. Snaps down, kick is up, it's blocked. No good. That makes the score the Blue Devils 20, the Tomcats of Stone County 7. Number 70, David Allen, ran that blocked punt in. Perry Rocket, we believe, was the one who blocked the punt. And David Allen scooped it up and scored. As you can hear the Devil quake. Keith Woodard set to kick it off for the Blue Devils. As D.E. Herbie exerts the crowd. Another low line drive kick down to about the 10. Number 21, Artie Moore, on the reception. He brings it back up to about the 30-yard line, where the Tomcats will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31. Minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter of play, and the Blue Devils lead this one 20-7. We've still got a quarter and a half to play, and the Devil defense has got to show what it's made of here. Timeout on the field. Timeout.
Water Valley. One night, I want to mention some of the night's sponsors. Going about halfway down the list here. Valley Auto Parts, Wally Super Drug, John Ashford and Don Grafer, agents for the Yellowbusher Farm Bureau, Sheffield Small Engine Repair, Brown's Used Cars, Garland Maynard, Jeff Clements, Lowell Edwards, Charles Harris, Bill Norris, and Fred White. Now I return you to the voice of the Water Valley Blue Devils, Doug Carter. And I tell you, Doug, the Blue Devils looking good.
They're looking mighty good, Russ. And we're definitely going to hope the Devils are going to keep playing this way, because if they do, they're going to lock it up. 1st and 10 for the Tomcats from Stone County at their own 31-yard line. They give it to Moore. And Bryant Mix wraps him up like a Christmas package. Gain of about 4 on the play. Make it second down and 6. Eight minutes and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Bobby Fox in at quarterback for the Stone County Tomcats. He pitches it back to Moore. Missed tackle in the backfield. They've got him zeroed in, and they tackle him out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Number 3, Bam Person. And number 60, I believe it was. Well, no, Jason wasn't in on that one. I think it was Perry Rocket. Knocking him out of bounds. And that'll be close to a first down if we'll wait and see what they're going to call it. They're going to bring the chains across to measure. Can't tell where they're spotting the ball because the players are blocking our view. First down for the Tomcats at their own 41-yard line. As Moore picks up the first down. First and 10 from the 41 for Stone County. To Moore. Through the middle. Tackle from behind by Eric House. And number 9, Derek Gooch. Gain of about 7 on the play. Call it second down. Second down and 3. At the Tomcat 49. Fox to Moore. Moore fighting to get loose. Chris Turner finally brings him down, but not before Moore gets a Tomcat first down. Moore showing that he is definitely the runner that was written about so much in the paper, gaining over 2,000 yards. First and 10 for the Tomcats at the 42. Blue Devils lead this contest by 13 points. Fox back to pass, and he's tackled. Loose football. Let's wait and see what they're going to rule him down. They're going to rule him down at the 42. We agree with that settlement wholeheartedly. Baloney. That was a fumble. But the officials know best. That's what they get paid for. Make it second down and 3 yards. Make it second down and about 8. Second and 8. Loss on the play. Penalty flag. It's going to be against the Tomcats. As we wait for the ref to give an indication. Procedure against the Tomcats. 5-yard penalty. That'll move them back to the 46. Or it'll be second down now and 14.
Move the ball back to the 46-yard line. It'll be second down and 13.
Second down and 14 for the Tomcats. Oh, number 87, Brett Huff, the punter and the kicker, and playing in that time. He forgot what the snap count was and walked across the line. Another procedure penalty against the Tomcats. Backing them up 5 more yards. That'll make it second down and 19. Snap goes back to Fletcher. Fletcher getting pressure. Feet knocked out from under him. 87 picked that ball up off the ground, folks. I don't know why they're allowing that. How in the world did they call that a complete pass? Oh, well, once again, the officials know best. Third down and 9 now for the Tomcats on that completed pass.
What about this no huddle for them? Is it working?
They take about the same amount of time as if they were in the huddle. I don't see the difference. Shotgun formation. Fletcher. Oh, he gets heat. The pass is blocked. Chris Turner puts on his rejection clinic again. He knocked down 2 last week, and Chris gets the big hands on it this time also. Make it 4th down. 4th down and 9. Bring on Mr. Huff and let him punt. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. The score 20-7 in favor of the Blue Devils. Hervey deep to receive for Water Valley. The kick is away. Over DE's head, he lets it roll. It's going to roll right about the 5-yard line, and they down it. And the Blue Devils start at their own 5-yard line. And the Blue Devils get the ball at the 5 and look to march 95 yards and see if they can score another touchdown. Blue Devils also want to grind some time off the clock. Look for Michael Jefferson and DE. Uh-oh, look out. The hole closed up on him. It was there momentarily. He just didn't get through the hole quick enough. Up to about the 13-yard line for a gain of 8. Second down and 2. Jefferson and Rocket in the backfield. Give it to Jefferson. Over the right side. Gain of a couple. Gonna be close to a first down. First down. Michael Jefferson converts for the Devils. 1st and 10 from the 15. First and 10 from the 15. Hervey on the keeper, looking to get outside. Dives through a hole for about a gain of 5 yards. It's about time for the DE show to start, wouldn't you say? He's looking for that outside corner. Second down and 5 for the Blue Devils from the 21. Well, second down and we'll call it 4 from the 21. That's what it's got to be. 2nd and 4 from the 21. Hervey on the keeper, around the left end. Gets it up to about almost to the 25-yard line, close to the first down. But not quite. He's going to be just a little short. Call it 3rd and 1.
Third down and 2, ball at the 25-yard line.
Rocket and Jefferson in the backfield. They give it to Michael, and Michael powers his way up to the 33-yard line for a Blue Devil first down. First and 10 for the Devils from the 33. As the Blue Devils grind it out on the ground. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in this third quarter of play. They give it to Perry Rocket. Rocket up the middle. Rocket on his feet. All the way up to the 42-yard line. Close to another Blue Devil first down. That offensive line is doing the job again.
Second down and 2. Ball is at the 41-yard line.
Second and 2 from the 41. Hervey on the keeper. First down.
Hervey, the ball carrier. Number 77, David Brown.
He got the first down, even though they grabbed him and spun him around a time or two like a top. DE gets the first down at the 44-yard line. And the Blue Devils are on the march. "15 ticks left in the third quarter. 20-7 the score in favor of the Devils. There goes the clock. Wind it up. They're more than likely gonna let the third quarter expire, swap ends of the field, and get ready to start the fourth quarter. And that's precisely what the Devils are gonna do, as there goes the end of the third quarter of play, with the Blue Devils leading this one 20-7. All right, we begin the fourth quarter of play with the Blue Devils first and 10 at their own 44-yard line. And the offense is on the march behind that big offensive line. Out there right now, you got Chris Turner, William Campbell, Jason Goodwin, Trey Higdon. They're looking for Chris deep. Intercepted. Number 80, Hinton. Hinton tackled at about the 32-yard line. Hinton's 6'6" height came into play there as the ball was underthrown. Number 56 on the tackle for the Blue Devils. And DE just hung the pass up a little bit too high. Chris had the defenders beaten. He had a step on him. And DE just underthrew the pass. Tomcats take over first and 10 at their own 32. Now the Blue Devil defense must rise to the occasion. Fletcher looks out into the flat for number 80, Hinton. Hinton breaks 2 tackles before DE finally picks him up. Oh my, flag on the play. I have a feeling they're going to flag the Devils for unnecessary roughness. Face mask against the Devils instead. Devils can't afford to lose their composure now. The penalty moves the ball down to, oh my, all the way down to the Water Valley 36. They tack 15 yards onto the end of the play. And that moves Stone County down to the 36 of the Blue Devils, where they have it first and 10 with 11 minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game. The Tomcats trail by 13. They hand it off to Moore, or rather Corbett on a draw play up the middle. He gains about 5 or 6. Call it 4. Second down and 6. Fletcher in at quarterback, looking to pass. Out to 15, Fox. Fox tries to get away. Tackled by number 33, Eric House, and number 9, Derek Gooch. That'll make it third down. Third down and 6 is no gain on that play.
Loss of yardage on the play, 3rd down and 7.
As the Devil defense stiffens. Fletcher at quarterback, drops back to pass. He's looking for number 80, Hinton. Hinton overran his mark and slipped down. He was open, but the pass went back behind him, incomplete. That makes it 4th down now. 4th down and about 7 from the Blue Devil 32. Let's see what they decide to do with the 4th and 7. Trailing by 13 points, they've almost got to go for it. As the Blue Devil faithful stand in unison to cheer on the defense. Fletcher back to pass. He's getting a little pressure. Intended for 87, Huff in and out of his hands. Incomplete. The Devils take over on down. At their own 32. Fletcher's pass falls incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 87, Brett Huff. 9 minutes and 43 seconds left in this football game. As the Devils get the ball back on offense and look to grind it out, running time off the clock. Double tight end set. Jefferson, the ball carrier. Michael, the workhorse, the past 2 or 3 ball games, does it again. Carrying up to the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4. Second down and 6. Jefferson and Rocket in the backfield. They give to Rocket. Short gain on the play up to the 41. Give him 2. Call it 3rd down. 3rd down and 2. They gave him 4 on the carry. 4. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from the 42. Jefferson and Rocket again in the backfield. Double tight end. They give it to Rocket. Depending on where they mark the football, it's going to be close. From the looks of the mark, I'd say we got it. Official timeout as they're going. Yeah, they give it to them. 1st down, Blue Devils. At their own 44-yard line. And that helps matters as that clock continues to go tick-tock. 44-yard line is where the Blue Devils are at their own. They're looking to run the clock out on this drive. They give the ball to Jefferson. 32. He carries up to about the 48-yard line, where it'll be second down and 6. And that offensive line has done the job again this evening. They give it to Michael. Michael up close to the 50-yard line. Gain of about a yard. That'll make it 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 from about midfield. Just shy of midfield. Hervey looking to get outside, tries to step up through the hole. Stop before he makes the 1st down yardage, however, at about the 47-yard line of the Tomcats. That'll make it 4th down and about a yard. Make it 2.
Gain of a couple of yards, 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 with 6 minutes and 34 seconds left in this contest. and the Blue Devils leading 20-7. Jeff Bynum in to kick as he looks to put it deep into Tomcat territory and pin the Tomcats down. Low snap. Bynum gets the kick away. Down about the 15-yard line to Bobby Fox. Fox races around the right end, and Jeff Bynum, the punter, knocks him out of bounds at about the 38-yard line, where the Tomcats will take over on offense.
At 37-yard line, first and 10 Tomcats.
First and 10 for the Tomcats from their own 38. They give it to Moore. Moore looking to get around the outside. Knocked out of bounds by Bynum and number 9, Derek Gooch. Knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Gain of about 5. Second and 5.
The 43-yard line.
They just snapped the ball directly to Moore, number 21. Oh, my goodness. And Bryant Mix stopped him in his tracks, didn't knock him down, but he tripped him up and did the job anyway. No gain on the play. Matter of fact, a loss. Third down and 6.
Yardage on the play, be third down and 6.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this football game. 20-7 to score. Tomcats with a third down and 6 from their own 42. Fletcher, pass complete to number 80, Hinton, down at the Blue Devil 46-yard line for a Tomcat first down. And the Tomcats refuse to go down easy.
At the 47-yard line of the Blue Devils.
First and 10 from the Blue Devil 47. Fletcher in the ball game. A quick pass out to number 87. They're looking to go downfield. The option pass. Number 87 intended for Brent Huff, I believe. No, Huff, the passer, intended for number 24, Tracy Corbett. And Jeff Bynum was there to tip it away. And the option pass doesn't work. Second down and 10. From the 47, they're pulling out the trick bag. Look for them to pull out all stops. They're going to try to score. Fletcher back to pass. He unloads one. Knocked away. Down about the 15-yard line by number 3, Bam Person. Number 35, Adrian Kirkendall, and D.E. Hervey also in the vicinity. That pass intended for number 80, Hinton. That brings up third down and 10 from the 47.
Third down and 10.
Fletcher back to pass. Hinton across the middle, open. Tackled by number 13, D.E. Hervey, down around the 27-yard line for a Tomcat first down. And Hinton shows why he is their best receiver. At 6'6" and 220, he's a big target, and he knows how to get open. Fletcher looking to pass again. Short pass to the sideline. Complete to 15, Fox. Down around the 20-yard line. Right about the 21, I believe it is. Makes it second down and 5. Fletcher at quarterback for the Tomcats. Fletcher looking to throw. He's looking for Hinton in the end zone. Touchdown! Marcus Hinton scores for the Stone County Tomcats as he leaped in the air and took the ball away from Bam Person and D.E. Hervey. Beautiful pass from Fletcher, no doubt about it, and Hinton jumped up there and caught it. That makes the score 20-13, and they bring on number 87, Brent Huff, to attempt the extra point conversion to try and bring the Tomcats within 6. Kick is up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. That makes the score the Blue Devils 20 and the Tomcats 14. With 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in this football game, the Tomcats trail by 6, and they're set to kick off to the Blue Devils. Look for an onside kick. Look for the onside kick. They almost have no choice but to try it. With only 4 minutes remaining and them trailing by 6, they've got to get the football back. They can move the ball quickly. They do not need much time. The Blue Devils need to get this football and then put that grinded out offense into effect. Two men deep, 9 up front. You can bet your bottom dollar they're looking for the kick. He sets it up on the far side of the field at the 40-yard line. The kick has to travel 10 yards before it can be recovered. That means it has to cross the 50-yard line. The Blue Devils will wait about 3 yards away. He's gunning for it. And the Blue Devils fall on it, but there's a fumble. Stone County recovers. Loose football, and the Stone County recovers at the Blue Devil 49. No time elapsed off the clock. Stone County with the ball again. The Devil defense has to come up with it here. Complete at the 42-yard line. Second down and 4. Less than 6 seconds elapsed off the clock as they're going to throw for the sideline. You can bet on it. Save all the time they can. A touchdown will tie it. The extra point will give them the lead. They give it to Moore, up the middle. Moore. Down to the 25-yard line. Water Valley's defense has to suck it up here. Fumble on the play. Fletcher gets away. Finally brought down from behind by number 84, Brian Mix. Gained about 2 yards on the play. Under 3.5 minutes. Timeout, Stone County. 3 minutes and 24 seconds remain in this football game. 20-14 is the score in favor of the Blue Devils. Stone County has the ball. They hand it to Moore again. Moore knocked off his feet. Down around the 17-yard line. I believe he's going to be short of the first down. It's going to make it third down and 2. Third and 2 from the 17. Flag him. Fox gives it to Moore. First down, I believe, for the Tomcats. As they stop the clock to move the chain. First and 10 for Stone County. Down around about the 14-yard line. The Devil defense has to stand its ground. Fox in the game, pitches back, he bobbles the ball. Knocked out of bounds. That was number 24, I believe. Oh, that was 21 more. Knocked out of bounds by number 70, David Allen. Down around the 10-yard line. Second down, and 7. 2:17 left in the football game. Stone County trails by 6. Fox. Tackle by Chris Turner. Yes! The Blue Devil lead. He's tackled all the way back to the 24-yard line. Tick-tock, tick-tock. That clock is ticking, folks. That makes it third down and 21. This Water Valley crowd is on its feet, not a soul setting, as they cheer the defense on. Back to Fletcher to pass. He's looking into the end zone, intended for Hinton. Off his fingertips, incomplete in the end zone. Fourth down and 21. A minute and 27 seconds left in this football game. Stone County has no choice but to go for it. To get a first down, they have to get to the 4-yard line. Timeout, timeout, Stone County. Stone County brings it up, fourth down and 21. This ball game could very well hinge on this play. Fletcher in at quarterback for the Tomcats. He's back to pass, looking to pass. Knocked away by number 9, Derek Gooch. The Blue Devils take over. The Blue Devils take over on down with 1 minute and 21 seconds left in this football game, and they lead it by 6. The Blue Devil D pulls them up by the bootstraps again. Water Valley comes up looking to run the clock out here with 1 minute and 21 left. I don't think Stone County has any timeouts left. They give the ball to Michael Jefferson. They give it to Michael Jefferson. Timeout, Stone County. That will be Stone County's final timeout. 1 minute and 14 seconds left in this football game.
Immediately following the game, presentations will be made on the field for the runner-up trophy and then the state Class 3A championship trophy. We'd like to urge everyone to stay off the field.
people. 1 minute and 14 seconds left. Second down and 8 yards to go. And the Blue Devils lead it by 6. D on a keeper. Around. Oh, look out! Oh, baby! D knocked out of bounds. Down around the Stone County 32-yard line. And oh, what a way to end it. It had to happen. You knew it had to happen. As they move the chains, that'll make it first down and 10 at the Stone County 35-yard line with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in this football game, with the Blue Devils leading by 6 points. Penalty markers everywhere. Stone County was offside. Give them 5 yards. Make it first and 5. I called it right the first time. Offside, Stone County.
Turn out the lights, the party's over.
Dandy Don sings it. 1 minute and 4 seconds. Look for him to fall on it right here. Stone County tries to knock the ball loose, and there's no timeouts left for Stone County. They can't stop the clock. It's second down and about 11 yards to go. And folks, the Water Valley Blue Devils are going to be state champions. Barring some horrid catastrophe. Let's wait till that clock ticks 00. And they fall on it again. Penalty marker on the play. 27, penalty marker. They're going to stop the clock with 26 seconds left. One more play to go. Third down. Third down and 8 yards to go. And what should very well be the final play of this ball game, barring a fumble. 26 seconds. Another penalty flag. Oh, my goodness. I hope they don't. There's no call for this now. This is frustration showing here. This has been a well-played football game. We hope we don't see it marred here at the end by personal foul penalties and unsportsmanlike conduct. They flagged a personal foul on the Tomcats. That's going to give the Blue Devils another first down and should cement this football game. That's going to take it down to about the 13-yard line with 22 seconds left. He wants it. He wants it. There, it's ticking. It's ticking. D.E. Hervey is saying it's all over with. They're running down the field. They're turning flips everywhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. State Class 3A champion Water Valley Blue Devils complete a dream season. 15-0, undefeated in a tough ball game against Stone County. The defense pulled it out in the end. What more can you say? There will be a presentation of the runner-up trophy and the state class 3A trophy at midfield. Somewhere out there. can see fans and relatives on the field congratulating the Blue Devils.
Stone High coach.
Right over here. Yes. To my right. To my right. On about the, look about the 50-yard line and a little to my right. See where the flag is? That's where the presentation of the trophy is, right there.
Congratulations to Stone High School, the Class 3 runner-up team for 1990. This time,
That's the runner-up trophy.
will be presenting the Class 3A championship trophy to the Water Valley team.
Yeah, baby. Blue Devil. Presenting it to Chris. Chris Turner there, you see, receiving the state trophy.
Chris Turner, congratulations to the Water Valley.
And listen to this crowd. I got many of them on the field. Many of the faithful tonight made the trip.
The MHSAA and Gatorade wish you a safe journey home. Thank you for your support of Mississippi
And Russ,
football.
what can you say? 15-0, the last team that is going to be able to have such a record because they're changing the structure of the playoffs next year. There won't be this many games.
They won't. Well, that's sad. But
There will only be 4 playoff games available next year because they're moving some of the teams from 3A up or down to even out the number of playoff games. So Water Valley will be the final team to complete a 15-0 undefeated season. One of only 3 to do that in 3A. In the history of the Mississippi High School Association. So no matter how long these young men live, no matter where they go, they will always remember the football season of 1990 as undefeated state 3A football champs. Water Valley, you can be very proud of these Blue Devils.
Well, Doug, I am. I tell you what, I've been with them all year long on this building, and I've seen them play, and they deserve it.
You
They
darn
really
straight
deserve
they deserve it. You're not going to find a much better group of football players than the one that is fielded by the Blue Devils, and we congratulate them and the coaching staff on their perfect season.
See if I can pick up that trophy again, see who's got it.
Out there in the middle of all them people, there ain't no telling where it is. I believe I see it held high over there toward the back part of the crowd. I see a golden trophy toward the very back part in the midst of all those flags. Back right in there somewhere.
They got to hurry up on the